Welcome to Tequila Talks number 5. So I mentioned I wanted to have my good friends, my business partners in for the next episode. Today I got Sam. He's not only Mr. Worldwide, he's Mr. Nationwide. By your side.
By your side, that's correct.
Sam, introduce yourself.
How you doing? Sam Buentello. I have an insurance agency in Cedar Park, Texas. Independent contractor myself. Born and raised in Houston, Texas. Go Stros. Really appreciate Rodney inviting me to this episode of the Tequila Talks, number 5.
We'll say cinco. So Sam brought a tequila that he actually did a lot of research on. It's a beautiful bottle. Sam, what's the name of that tequila again?
It is called Corazon de Vida. If you notice, it's the shape of a heart. And actually, this came from the actual tequila master himself. So check that out. That is a pretty nice bottle, would you say? Originally from Mexico. Hecho en Mexico, como dicen. And it's agave tequila. It was smooth. It was earthy, a little hint of a little bit of bell pepper, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of white flour as well, but very, very good.
Salud.
Salud.
I think it's spicy. This is like burns. Yeah. So Sam, market's changing, huh?
Yeah, in the insurance world, exactly. There's a lot of pressure on rate due to inflation, due to cost of materials. A lot of things are happening that's impacting the consumer's pricing. If you guys have noticed on your renewals, you're probably seeing a substantial increase in rate. With that said, I would encourage you to reach out to your agent, to have a conversation with them. One thing I will mention, last year in 2001, we had this huge hailstorm in this particular area. If you've had a roof replaced recently, please reach out to your agent, let them know that your roof was replaced, and I would suspect that they could probably provide you better pricing. The nearer the home, a new roof, it could potentially be between 20 to 30% reduction in rate.
Wow.
An older house with the replacement of a roof, maybe 10 to 15%. So different carriers will price that out differently. So I would encourage everyone just to reach out to your agent, have a conversation, and see what they can do to provide you a better pricing on your renewal.
And how long have you been doing this?
Oh my God, I've been in the business since 1985, the P&C world since 2005.
And what is PNC?
Property and casualty.
Okay, so
Home auto, boats, recreational vehicles, rental properties, commercial, small business, strip shopping centers, the whole 9 yards.
Wow. So
Yeah.
it's safe to say you're an expert in your industry, right?
I know a little bit.
Oh, whatever, man. Come on, bro. You're my expert. How's
That's
that?
right.
How's that? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, now with the market transitioning, kind of balancing out a little bit,
Right.
buyers are, have a lot more opportunity to buy homes now and stuff like that, right? When buyers get in a fixed rate, there's only two things that are going to adjust all the time, right? And that's going to be the taxes every year,
Right.
and then the insurance,
Right.
So obviously the insurance affects the payment. In your opinion, when someone's buying a home, what should they look for when they're interviewing an insurance agent?
Google, try to find someone that has a high star rating as far as service, customer service, experience. Reach out to those individuals. Reach out to at least a minimum of 3. Find out who you connect best with out of those 3. Ask questions. Be very specific as far as coverage. Make sure that you do not, when you purchase an insurance, that you don't leave out coverages, because at the end of the day, what could save you, saving you $200 per year could cost you thousands of dollars of not having coverage in place. Once the claim happens, you cannot go back and change coverages. It's locked in.
Really?
That's
Okay.
it. Right. So if you have a claim today and you call it in, it happened at this particular point in time, if whatever coverages are in place on your policy is what the policy is going to cover. You can't call your agent and say, hey, I want to add this coverage. It's too late.
So like there's some properties here, especially like down Central Austin, Bull Creek, where the house backs to the creek or whatever, and it's in a flood zone. We have to get flood insurance. Some properties have it, some properties don't.
Right.
Is there anything specific with flood insurance that they should look for, or just flood insurance in general is okay?
What happens is every so many years, the flood map changes.
Oh, really?
And what could potentially, 10 years ago was not in the flood zone.
And that's FEMA that changes that flood
Correct,
map, right?
yeah, it's now in the flood zone. I would suspect that, on your end of it, when you're purchasing a home, all the information that's pulled together said, yes, you're in the flood zone, so the loan's going to require a flood policy. I would suspect that.
Yeah,
you guys-
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Typically, when we find that out, then we start, calling. Typically, it's disclosed. Sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
So, Sam, I have a buyer who wants to buy a house, loves the house. We make an offer. We negotiate. Negotiations are terrible, but we get it done. After the inspection, we find some evidence of, I don't know, a water leak or some mold or something like that. Is there a way for buyers to go back through their insurance agent or even you to see if there was any claims ever filed on that property?
Unfortunately, what happens is that the actual claim follows the actual seller.
They're not tied in.
Oh,
like to the
correct.
property?
That's right. It follows the actual the owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that's coded. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, Sam, tell us a little bit about your business.
My office is located in Cedar Park, Texas, right next to Leander High School. The services that we offer specifically are going to be home auto, recreational vehicles, in addition to commercial businesses as well. Restaurants, small businesses, contractors.
I've been working with him for, gosh, I don't even know, 10 plus years. A lot of my personal stuff is with him, and he works with a lot of my clients, and it's always been 5-star. So, Sam, thank you so much. Cheers.
Hello. Cheers.
Enjoyed it. So thank you for watching Tequila Talks numero 5. It was awesome. This tequila really, it hit good. Right to the heart.
Right to the heart.
You get it? Good, Corazon.
Sabroso.
Stay tuned. Next episode, we're going to have one of my mortgage partners. Been working with him for over 20 years. Got some really cool stories coming up. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud. They're going to hear you say salud. Salud.